Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Okay po ba yung sounds ko? Yes, okay. So once again, good afternoon and thank you so much, Our Lady of Peace, Antipolo, for having us this afternoon. And to give you a glimpse of what we will be having today, we will be covering three topics. These are the following. First, getting to know DOST-STII services, resources, and products. Okay. The second part is researching in the DOST-STII library, navigating the OPAC, and requesting library materials. The third is navigating the Starbucks offline, online, mobile app, quiz app, and how to obtain. For a smooth flow of our program, we are encouraging everyone to take note of the following house rules. Okay, so these are our house rules. Please use the chat box for questions. And then be polite, pay attention, and actively participate. A post-test and an evaluation form will be provided in exchange of your certificate of attendance. Now let me introduce you the resource speakers for part 1. Okay, this will be discussed or presented by our speaker, Ms. Linderlit M. Maglafe, Supervising Science Research Specialist and Head Librarian of the DOST-STII Library. And then I will be handling the part 2, and for part 3, this will be presented by the Information Systems Researcher 3 of IRAD, Mr. RJC Kondo. And I am Irene Alice Brillo, Science Research Specialist 2, your moderator for this afternoon. Hey, let's begin. To formally welcome all of you, let us hear a message from the Director of DOST-STII, Mr. Richard D. Vargas.
Hi, let me greet everyone a happy day. It is always a happy day for us here at the DOST-STII Library. And why is that so? Well, as a special repository of science, technology, and innovation information, we are always surrounded by the best minds and works of scientists, technologists, and innovators from the Philippines and from all around the world. So, when the COVID-19 pandemic threw the whole world in a lockdown, some of the first places to be shut down were libraries. We could not receive walk-in clients anymore. Good news is that while our daily physical visitor count plummeted to zero, our online patrons continued to visit us and even increased in number. Moreover, with the school opening in the new blended environment for instruction, more and more learners and teachers are using online tools and resources and discovering the value of digital libraries. The requirement of the time, therefore, is to be agile and to pivot quickly to online solutions. Thus, we repositioned our old physical library tour and orientation program to an online version which we now call the DOST-STII Online Library Literacy Program. This is a way of reaching out to all teachers and learners who need to access resources and services that they can use in distance learning. The DOST-STII Online Library Literacy Program has 3 parts. Part 1 is about getting to know the DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, our services, available resources, and products. Part 2 teaches you how to research in the DOST-STI library, how to navigate the online public access catalog, and how to request for library materials. Lastly, part 3 will discuss our digital library in a box, the DOST Starbooks. It will teach you how to navigate the DOST Starbooks offline or online, or even its mobile app version. Then there is the Starbooks quiz app, which is loads of fun. Generally, the online library literacy program aims to capacitate DOST stakeholders in the field of science, technology, and innovation, and to maximize the use of DOST-STII services and resources. The most wonderful news is that all these resources are available online for you for free. So what are you waiting for? Come and spend a happy day at the DOST-STII library. Visit our FB page at facebook.com/STII library and access our online public access catalog at signet.dost.gov.ph. See you soon!
Okay, thank you so much for that very encouraging and inspirational message, Director. I am sure that our participants are excited to hear about the different services that we can offer for free that they can benefit from. So, let us move on to getting to know the Department of Science and Technology, just to give you a glimpse of our history. Okay, so from 1968 to 1982, DOST was formerly known as the National Science and Development Board, so NSDB. And then from 1982 to 1987, it was changed to National Science and Technology Authority, or NSTA. And moving forward, it was made finally to Department of Science and Technology in 1987. And right now, DOST is headed by our very inspiring and still energetic uh, DOST Secretary Fortunato de la Peña. And mind you, Fortunato de la Peña, or Secretary Fortunato de la Peña, which is made into SFTP, is also stands for the tagline that DOST uses. So SFTP means Science for the People. So yun po yung isang napakagandang pag-translate ng pangalan ng ating butihing secretary, SFTP. Okay, DOST is composed of 18 attached agencies and several regional offices divided into 4 clusters. So we have here the sectoral planning councils, okay, the S&T services, the collegial and scientific bodies, and the Research and Development Institute. So apat po. DOST Science and Technology Information Institute is part of the S&T services as the marketing and information arm of the DOST system. To give you more information on the products and services of DOST-STII, let us welcome Ms. Linderlit M. Maglake, Supervising Science Research Specialist and Head Librarian of DOST-STII Library. Ms. Linder, take it away.
Hello everyone! How are you today? We hope that you are all doing well. I am Linderlit M. Maglake, the Head Librarian of DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, and I am here today to introduce our agency. So let's get to know DOST STII. DOST STII is one of the attached agency of the Department of Science and Technology. We are the information and marketing arm of DOST. We have 3 mandates. We are mandated to establish a science and technology library. So that's DOST STII library. Next is to disseminate science and technology information. We disseminate S&T information in all formats. Through prints, we have our own publications. We also do broadcasting and press releases, and through social media as well as mobile applications. So we will identify them all on the next slides. And lastly, to undertake training on science and technology information, we conduct free trainings and webinars, so just follow our social media accounts for announcements. We provide S&T information services through our library. So this is DOST-STII library located at DOST compound in Bicutan, Taguig City. So as of the moment, our physical library is temporarily closed to the public as a preventive measure to stop the spread of COVID-19. But don't worry, you can still avail of our library services by contacting us. You can email us at library@stii.dost.gov.ph, and you can call and text us on the following numbers. For announcement, you can follow our social media accounts on Facebook at STII Library, on Instagram at dost.stii library, and on Twitter at STII_library. And if you miss watching our webinars, you can subscribe and watch the recordings at our YouTube channel at DOST-STII Library. For library material requests, you can browse our library collection at signet.dost.gov.ph. Our online public access catalog is very easy to use. You just need to remember 4 things. Number 1, go to signet.dost.gov.ph. Number 2, click Online Public Access Catalog. Type your keyword in the search bar and click Search. Number 3, select the title of your choice. Make sure that the material is located at STII and copy the details and send it at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. So again, for library material requests, just remember 4 things. Number 1, go to signet.dost.gov.ph. There's no login required. Number 2, click Online Public Access Catalog. Number 3, type your keyword in the search bar, then click Search. And then last, make sure that the location of the material is in STII. Then copy the details and email it at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. It's easy, right? We also disseminate S&T information through our publications. So these are all of the DOST-STII publications that you can download for free at stii.dost.gov.ph. So let's describe each publication. Let's start with the Philippine Journal of Science, or PJS, which is the oldest scientific peer-reviewed journal in the Philippines, published in 1906. So what can you see inside PJS? If you are looking for research outputs on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences, you can refer to the Philippine Journal of Science. So for those of you who are looking for related studies on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences, PJS is the one for you. Next, we have the SNT Post, which is a quarterly publication of DOST-STII. So what's inside SNT Post? If you are looking for news articles on various DOST programs, SNT Post is the one for you. In particular, SNT Post tackles how DOST initiatives have created an impact in agriculture, enterprise, industry, IT, health, education, and disaster preparedness. Next is the Red Book, or the Reference for Emergency and Disaster Book. The Red Book serves as a handy tool of information about all possible natural hazards in an area. The warning information given by agencies like Pag-asa and PHIVOX, and special programs like Project NOAA, and the suggested actions to take during these events. The Red Book can be used by our grade 11 and grade 12 students as well as our teachers as a reference on the subject disaster readiness and risk reduction. So if you know someone who needs a reference on emergency and disaster, well, you can refer them the Red Book. Next, we have the DOST Digest, which is a monthly DOST publication. So what's inside DOST Digest? If you are looking for condensed and easy to read science and technology news stories, DOST Digest is the one for you. DOST Digest contains the most recent technologies and happenings in the local S&T community with compelling photos and images on a full-color, 4-page newsletter. So if you are a student or professional on the go, DOST Digest is the one for you. Next is Balitang Rapidos, which is a monthly publication of DOST-STII. So are you looking for news stories on science and technology which is written in the Filipino language? So if you are, you can refer to Balitang Rapidos. Balitang Rapidos provides condensed and easy-to-read news stories on science and technology that is written in the Filipino language. Next, we have the SPEARS, or the Specialized Philippine Enterprise Reference of Experts and Scientists, which is originally published as the Philippine Men of Science in 1964 and renamed as the Philippine Men and Women of Science in 2013. So what's inside SPEARS? Are you curious about our Filipino scientists? Have you ever wondered what are their contribution in the country? Do you want to know more about our Filipino scientists? Well, if your answer is yes, SPEARS is the one for you. SPEARS provide bio-bibliographic information of Filipino scientists and experts, which serves as a specialized reference for the public. Last, we have the Philippine Science and Technology Abstracts, or the PSTA. PSTA is a semi-annual publication of DOST-STII, released every June and December of each year. PSTA features abstracts of local S&T published researches. So if you are looking for a list of local S&T published researches, PSTA is the one for you. So remember, all of these publications are all free for full text download at DOST-STII website at www.stii.dost.gov.ph. So just go visit our website, go to Products and Projects, and select S&T Publications, then you're good to go. We also disseminate S&T information through our mobile apps, which are all free for download at Google Play Store. Just type DOST-STII in the search bar. Let's describe these mobile apps one by one. Let's start with the Philippine Journal of Science mobile app. If you're always on the go and you want to be updated on the latest issue of Philippine Journal of Science, you can download this mobile app on your mobile devices and do research on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences. With Philippine Journal of Science mobile app, you can access the past and current issues of PJS anytime, anywhere. Next, we have the DOST-TV mobile app for past and current episodes of DOST-TV programs. Because we are the information and marketing arm of the Department of Science and Technology, we also promote S&T through broadcasting, and DOST-TV is one of the flagship program of DOST-STII aside from DOST Starbooks. DOST-TV is the official weather, Science and Technology television program of the Department of Science and Technology to communicate science for the people, promote a culture of science and technology, and raise the aspirations of our youth to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and be the leaders of the future. Among the programs of DOSTB are DOST Report, Expert Talk, Negosiencia, Sinesciencia, and special coverage on SNT events. So if you miss watching these programs, you can download the DOSTV mobile app. Next is the Science.ph mobile app. If you are always on the go and you want to be updated on the news on science and technology, well, we recommend Science.ph mobile app for you. By using this mobile app, you will always be updated on the happenings in the field of science and technology. Science.ph mobile app will let you categorize the news by region and by field of study. So download it now. Next, we have the DOST app. This was recently introduced to the public in 2020 to allow the public to be updated on the DOST initiatives, programs, and projects. DOST app gives you quick access to information on science, technology, and innovation from the Department of Science and Technology. It is a handy tool to find practical solutions to the country's pressing problems and to provide career and livelihood opportunities for every Filipino. Next is the Starbucks Quiz app, designed to challenge our elementary, high school, and college students to answer quizzes on science and technology. So this can be used by our teachers in providing an interactive activity on their classes. We also have the Starbucks mobile app for the students and teachers on the go. So here are the following contents of the Starbucks mobile app. We have the Scarty Livelihood videos, K-12 materials, Science for Safer Communities videos, investigatory projects, math and science educational videos. Lastly, we also have the Starbucks Geo Map. Locate all of Starbucks kiosks installed in the Philippines. So remember, all of these mobile apps are all free for download at Google Play Store. You just need to type DOST-STII at the search bar. We are encouraging you all to download it now. We also disseminate S&T information through our website. So here are the following websites for Philippine Journal of Science at philjournalsci.dost.gov.ph. For DOSTB, we have dostb.ph. For science.ph, we have science.ph. Very easy to remember, right? And for SPEARS, we have spears.dost.gov.ph. And you can access the link to these websites at DOST-STII website at stii.dost.gov.ph. As I have mentioned earlier, we also disseminate S&T information through broadcasting. So we are inviting you all to please watch Sinesciencia every Monday at 5 p.m., Expert Talk Online every Wednesday at 5 p.m., and DOST Report every Friday at 4 p.m. live at DOSTB Facebook page at facebook.com/DOSTBPH and at DOSTB Science for the People YouTube channel. And lastly, our third mandate, we undertake training on S&T information. Among the topics that we cover are science journalism, basic photography, digitization of print materials, and online library literacy program. Again, we are encouraging you all to please maximize the use of our services and resources. For inquiries regarding our services, resources, and products, here are our contact details. Again, this is Linda Lit and Maglake. Thank you for listening. Let's stay connected. Contact us now.
Okay, so that video presentation, together with Ms. Linders, summarizes the services and resources being offered for free by the DOST-STII. In the next part, we will be showing you how to do the navigation in detail. So the next topic is on researching in the DOST-STI library navigation of the system. And this is a pre-recorded video, so you can just chat your questions and then we will be answering them. So here is the detailed explanation on how to navigate our library online public access catalog.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in today's session of our online library literacy program. Again, I'm Irene, and as mentioned, I will be showing you how to navigate our online public access catalog. Let me show you my screen. Okay, so this is our online public access catalog. You can access this one by going to signet.dost.gov.ph. Again, that's signet.dost.gov.ph. So this is a union catalog. That means this is a unified catalog of the different UST agencies library. So are you aware that UST has several agencies or attached agencies? Okay, kasama na po dito si Box. So sila po di Pag-asa, sila yung sikat na sikat ano po. So kasama po sila sa mga attached agencies ng Department of Science and Technology. Okay, so again, this is our OPAC or what we call the Online Public Access Catalog. We can use this one or we can navigate this one by using either the quick search or the expert search. So let's try first using our quick search. Okay. Let's try searching about coconut. Okay. So if we're going to search coconut, may lalabas pang result. Okay, so for the topic on coconut, we actually have 3,856 results. So meron tayong iba-ibang klase ng materials also. Now, as you can see, we have here different icons. And then these are defined here. So for this one, this is a book. We also have resources on technical reports. We also have resources on analytics, or these are actually articles. And then we have here serials, non-prints, reprints, investigatory projects, thesis, and vertical files. Yun po yung makikita natin sa system. Okay, for this material, for example, gusto nating makita si Philippine Coconut Authority. Okay, this is a book. And, ayan. So, pag kinlik po natin si title, lalabas po yung bibliographic record. And this is what we will find. Okay, we have here the title, we have here the call number, and then we have here the location. Again, ang pwede po namin ibigay sa inyo are materials located or found in STII. So, for the materials found in other DOST agency, we will not be able to provide you. Okay po? And then, going down, you can see here annotation. So, for some, ang nakalagay po dito ay summary, and for some, introduction. And then, we also have here different subjects that we can find in the book. So, since this is a book, ito po yung mga laman niyang subject. Okay? How about we try looking at other sources? So, for this one, this is an article. Okay, and then with this one, we have here the title, the call number, and the location. It's STII. The publication title, okay, the volume and issue. Ang kailangan po namin sa inyo if you are going to request a specific material is this one. Ito po, title, call number.
publication title, volume and issue, and then issue date. Kailangan po namin ito specifically because it will help us locate the material faster and easier. Ano po. And down below, makikita nyo po dito, download full text. This means that there is already a digitized copy of the material. That means if you're going to request this type of material, you will be able to respond immediately with the full text. Okay po? Ayan, see, serial or article. Po. For others, ang ginagawa po nila na mas madali is to screenshot this one. Tapos isi-send po sa email namin. You can also do that. Okay? Ayan. So, that's for article naman po. Okay. So, how about we try using expert search? Okay. For expert search naman, ay ito po yung pagkakaiba nila ni quick search. Si expert search, meron siyang delimiters. So we have here title, author, subject, date, and contents. And we also have here material types. That means you can select the specific material type that you need. So for example, ang gusto nyo lang is books. Okay, so manggagaling lang po sa books, then you click books. If you need articles, then you click analytics. Okay, so for this time, we will be using all material types and okay, we will be using the word and. Okay. And ang gamit po ng and is halimbawa po ang kailangan po natin is okay, let's write title and we need materials with science as a title and has a subject on banana. Okay, let's try searching. Okay, so for material with science and banana at the same time, meron po tayo nag-iisa lang. Okay, so yun po yung gamit ni and. Ibig pong sabihin noon, yung in-input natin na dalawang subject or I mean title and subject should be found in one material. Okay, so nandito po siya. Balik tayo. Okay, kapag naman or, ibig sabihin po, pag or ang gagamitin naman natin, ang halimbawa, we are looking for materials in agriculture or we want to look for banana. Okay. So, ang lalabas po niyan is either yung mga may titles ng agriculture or banana. Ayan po. So, makikita niyo po dito, marami po tayong mga materials na either banana yung kanyang topic or agriculture. Okay? Now, this is of or. Now, let's go to not. So, for example, not. Ibig sabihin po noon, ang kailangan natin is, for example, agriculture ulit, but not banana. Ibig sabihin nun, wala po doon sa material yung banana. Okay? And, ayan. So, ayan po yung mga lalabas. Okay? We have here Philippine agriculture, food security, and IPEC. Another distinguishing difference between expert search and quick search is that makikita niyo na po kaagad dito yung location ng material. Okay? So for this one, it's found in TRC. TRC pa rin to. And then this one is STII. Yun po yung pagkakaiba ni expert search. Makikita niyo po kaagad si location ng material. So this one, this is found in Region 7 and it's in Cebu. Ayan. So, kung kailangan po natin ng material at nandito po tayo sa Manila, maybe we can try to message them if they can provide us with the material. Okay po? Ayan. Oops, sorry. Okay. So, balik tayo dito sa expert search. Iyan po yung pagkakaiba. And, ibig sabihin, magkasama yung title or yung subject or pwedeng parehong title sila sa material. Ito naman po is either or pwedeng yung nandito or pwedeng yung ilalagay natin dito. Not naman is gusto natin yung nandito pero hindi yung nakalagay dito. Ganun po. And then, you can choose to display this number of records, maximum of 50 per page. Pwede po yun. Okay? Ayan. So, again, kapag po magre-request po kayo ng material po sa amin, okay, balik tayo. Okay, for example, gusto niyo pong mag-request ng material, katulad po ng sinabi ko, we need this one, the author, ayan po. So, kailangan po namin ito, this one. And for articles, kailangan po namin yung author also, and then the volume and issue number para po mas madali po namin ma-locate yung material. And then, for materials na meron na pong download full text sa baba, ibig sabihin, there is already a digital copy available. However, for materials na wala po kayong nakikitang download full text, you can still send us a request and then we will ask our digitization unit to digitize the material. Kapag ganun po, it will take at least a day or maybe a maximum of 3 days in order for us to provide you with the material. Pero we will still respond naman to inform you of the availability of the material. Okay po? Ayun. And then we also have other resources. In STII, we have this one, the spheres. Okay, so ang spheres naman po, this is a specialized Philippine experts Philippine Enterprise Reference of Experts and Scientists. So makikita po natin dito yung mga biobibliographies ng experts and scientists. For example, you are looking for experts in agriculture or a specific expert, pwede po kayong mag-search dito. Again, what you can see here are biobibliographies po of our experts and scientists. Okay? And yung mga nandito pong issues are actually downloadable and free din po siya. Full text nyo na po siyang makikita. Okay? Next, we also have our Philippine Journal of Science. This is our publication and this is the oldest science journal in the Philippines. This was started in 1906 and it's still being published until now. Yan. Si Philippine Journal of Science naman po, meron na rin po siyang mga digital copy po dito. So you can easily check and download actually the article that you need. Ayan. For example, this one, Abundance and Diversity of Thrips. Ayan. Makikita niyo po yung kanyang PDF copy. You can read it online. You can also download it. You can also print it. However, we would like to remind you that if you're going to use this as references, kindly cite them. Kindly cite the authors po. Okay? That is to avoid plagiarism and breaching of the copyright law. Okay? So, yun po yung mga resources na pwede po namin ibigay sa inyo. Hey, what are the limitations? Okay, ang limitations naman po, for example, this one. This is a thesis material. Okay, and for thesis materials, hindi po namin maisisend yung buong thesis because they are covered with copyright law and intellectual property rights, and the authors did not give us the permission to digitize their books or their researches, and hindi po namin maibibigay sa inyo. What we can do is to provide you with the abstracts. For some naman po, like for example this one, nakasulat na po dito yung kanyang abstract. Okay, so you can easily read the abstract online. And this is located in PCHRD. However, readily available yung kanilang mga abstract. Free thesis po ito. Yun po yung pwede naming maibigay. However, in case na okay na po, pwede na pong mag-open ang ating library for walk-in clients, you will still be able to access yung full text po ng ating thesis material. That also applies to books. So, katulad po ng sinabi ko kanina, for books, we will not be able to provide you with the whole book. Instead, we will be providing you with the table of contents, and then pipili po kayo kung aling chapter po doon yung isi-send namin sa inyo. Okay? So, because we recognize our limitations of not being able to provide you with all the necessary materials that you need, we can refer you to some of the open access sources na ginagamit po namin. We have here our Philippine e-journals. Okay. Si ejournals.ph po, this is a publication po ng journals. Okay. Ito po yung mga journals na available po in this site. So, si e-journals po ay hindi po sa DOST, it's an outside entity po, pero ginagamit po natin siya. Ito po, pwede po kayong makahanap dito ng mga researches related to all fields. So, pwede po kayo dito sa literature, sa history, social sciences, pwede po. Ayun po yung mga hindi nyo po mahahanap sa aming library because we are focused on science, technology, and innovation information. Okay. Next, we have here our DOAG, or it's not ours, again. Okay, so it's the doaj.org. These are open access journals and articles naman po. And as of this time, meron po siyang 5,576 million. 5 million actually pala. It's not 5,000. It's 5 million. Okay, so katulad po ni eJournal, yung kanilang coverage naman is all fields din po. Okay. And pwede nyo na pong ma-download yung mga materials na nandito. Okay. And ito naman po si DOAB, doabooks.org. These are open, this is a directory of open access books. So makikita nyo po dito yung full text ng buong libro. Ayan. So kung gusto nyo pong magbasa ng libro on literature, on history, you can find it here. Okay po? Even books related in science, in math, engineering, pwede po dito. So yun. Yun po yung pwede namin maitulong sa inyo since hindi po namin maibigay lahat ng kailangan ninyo. Okay, now going back to our online library service, hindi po namin masasagot 24/7 yung inyo pong mga queries. Ano po? Because our online library service is available from Monday to Thursday. So 4 days po kami in a week from 7 a.m. in the morning up to 6 p.m. in the evening. So we work 10 hours in a day to augment po yung Friday po namin. Okay, so let me show you some of the queries that we receive in our library. Okay, ito po from Miss Liza. Okay, si Miss Liza po, ang hinahanap po niya ay this one, Compendium of Science and Technology Statistics. And since the material is available po sa amin, ayan po. So, isa-send po namin sa inyo yung digital copy. Ayan po. Ilang oras o ilang araw ba kami magre-respond sa inyo? Okay, we are given maximum of 8 working hours to respond to your queries. Po? So, wag po kayong mag-alala. Lahat po ng query na nare-receive namin ay we see to it that we respond. Okay po. Ayan, pwede din po kayong mag-send sa amin ng query through our Facebook page. Yun yung pinakita po kanina ni Ma'am, STII Library po. And sasagutin din po namin kayo doon. Yun nga lang po, again, kapag halimbawa po, nag-send po kayo ng query sa amin on a Friday or on a holiday or on a weekend, we will be answering your query on the following working day. Okay? How about this one? Ito naman po, wala sa amin yung material. Okay, so what we did is we um, located materials or research articles related po sa hinahanap niyang topic, yun din po yung pwede po namin gawin sa inyo. So for example, you are requesting a specific title of material. You can also give us an option to refer you other related materials on your topic. Ano po? So pwede niyo pong sabihin na I am looking for this material. At the same time, I would like to have materials on this specific topic. Ayan, pwede po. Okay? So, ayun po. Ngayon, if you have questions or you want to verify something, you can start writing in our Q&A button. And then, sa ating mga Facebook Live viewers naman po, you can already comment your questions and we will be answering all your questions in our Q&A portion. Okay? So, thank you so much and back to you, Kate.
Information is power. Access to information is critical. School children in remote areas hardly get access to good libraries. What more to the internet? All children, regardless of gender, economic, and social status, have the right to information, including SNT information. Information that would inspire them to become future doctors, inventors, engineers, entrepreneurs, researchers, and more. Starbooks is here to bridge the information divide. Starbooks, or the Science and Technology Academic and Research-based openly operated kiosks, is the first Philippine SNT digital library in a box with thousands of science and technology information materials from all over the world. Developed by the men and women of DOST Science and Technology Information Institute in 2011, Starbooks capsulized the DOST-STII's library into a digital box. Demand for this innovative and beneficial digital resource rose steadily, especially in economically marginalized schools and last-mile communities in the country. Through the years, Starbooks has worked with key industry players, from collection to dissemination of information. These partners have worked together with Starbooks in making a difference on how Filipinos view science and technology today. That is why award-giving bodies here and abroad have recognized Starbooks' vital contributions to the society. As of October 2020, Starbooks can be found in almost 4,900 sites in all 17 regions, staying true to its mission of reaching the grassroots. So, wherever you are in the country, whatever language you speak, and whether you're a student, a parent, a teacher, an employee, or a social worker, get ready for Starbooks! Partner with us, and together, let us bring science for the people.
Starbooks, as you know it, is an offline databank of science and technology information who once developed an online version for your PC and has evolved, this time, to conquer your mobile phones.
Introducing Starbooks mobile apps. With your Android phone, experience the brightest Starbooks yet.
Bringing you not just one, but 3 mobile applications. 1. Never mess with search engines again. Use the Starbucks online mobile app. Access legit science and technology data from Starbucks Online wherever you are. Just connect to the internet. Download the app. Register at the sign up page. Key in your details. Once done, all you've got to do on the main page is to simply click on the icons and explore the vast array of S&T info materials at your fingertips. Search all you want. It's also available with the Starbucks online mobile app.
2. Take on the challenge. Take on the Starbucks quiz. Starbucks brings you the most sought after exhibit at the National Science and Technology Week.
Students, teachers, parents, and science whizzes out there, download the Starbucks quiz today. Choose your difficulty level. Have fun and learn science and technology stuff at the same time. Be the first to play the Starbucks quiz and take advantage of the gamified version coming soon. 3. Finding Starbucks has never been this easy with the Starbucks Geo Map. Ever wonder where and how many Starbucks there are exactly? This comprehensive map locates every single Starbucks site in a barangay, town, city, province, region, and in the whole country. You can even search for the nearest Starbucks like a good navigator you are. So if you love Starbucks and maps, download the Starbucks Geo Map. Now's the time to gear up your phone with the Starbucks mobile apps. Get them on Google Play. And don't forget to like Starbucks on Facebook. In an attempt to contain the spread of COVID-19, schools were temporarily closed. Students now learn from home. Demand for online learning resources shoots up. The question is, how much can you trust your information source? Fret not, for Starbucks is now online. Starbucks, or the Science and Technology Academic and Research-based, openly operated kiosks, is an offline site with full suite science and technology information resources. Today, Starbucks has been tailored fit for you. The wealth of knowledge contained in the country's first S&T offline digital library in a box, now accessible online. Accessing information in Starbucks Online is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Go to the Starbucks Online portal via www.starbucks.ph. 2. Sign up by clicking the upper right portion of the main page. You will be directed to the login page. Click Sign Up here and key in your details. 3. Click Submit and you're on your way to enjoying Starbucks Online. Imagine a mountain of learning resources, and there is Starbucks, a beaming gold on the internet scene. Contains tons of STI information that are fun, legit, and easy to dig. From S&T news, to agriculture, to livelihood, and up to disaster preparedness. Say it! Starbucks has it! Try Starbucks Online and take advantage of this free, full suite, and fingertip-ready access to the brightest Starbucks yet. Visit Starbucks Online portal now and be at the forefront of science and technology information. Get to know Starbucks more. Like our Facebook page.
We just had two infomercials on Starbucks. We already finished with the navigation of the DOST OPAC, STII OPAC. So I'll now be introducing you to Sir RJ, who will be showing the actual navigation of the Starbucks Online, offline, quiz app, and mobile apps. So, Sir RJ, take it away.
Okay, magandang araw po sa lahat and welcome ulit sa ating virtual library orientation. Narito po ako para ipakilala sa inyo si Starbucks. Kanina, pinakita po sa inyo or pinakilala na si library. Tama po. And yes po, we are continuously improving not only our collections, but our client library experience as well. Kaya lang may catch. Ang physical library po natin ay matatagpuan sa Bikutan, Taguig. So, yung access natin bukod sa malayo kasi siya, matraffic pa. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng limited access, especially sa ating mga estudyante. So, kaya dahil dito, nagkakaroon po tayo ng gap or tinatawag nating information gap between our collections and our researchers or information seekers. Yan. So dahil dito, kaya po nagkaroon ng inisyatiba na dalhin yung mismong information doon sa mga nangangailangan sa pamamagitan po ni Starbucks. So ano nga ba si Starbucks? Si Starbucks po ay mula sa ating physical collections, yung mga nasa library natin, PCs, reference materials, nag-undergo po siya ng processing, digitization process, as well as tagging or meta-tagging. And so we can upload it sa isang kiosk na tinatawag na natin ngayon na si Starbucks. So si Starbucks po ay nabansagan na Philippine First SNT Digital Library in a box. Yan, portable na siya. So, si Starbucks po, since portable na siya, pwede na natin siyang dalhin sa malalayong lugar, yung ating mga remote areas, even without internet connection. Kasi offline na po siya. As well, siya po ay multiple users na. Unlike our traditional libraries na yung mga books, antayin pa natin siyang maibalik or ma-shelf ulit bago may makagamit. Si Starbucks po, simultaneous na. Since it's a system na, it's a digital system, so simultaneous na po yung makakagamit ng ating isang material. And best of all, binibigay po natin ng libre yung system ni Starbucks sa ating mga beneficiaries or requesting institutions. Yan. Kailangan lang po meron tayong mga hardwares na nararapat or angkop kay Starbucks and i-installan po natin siya ng libre. Yan. So ano naman yung meron kay Starbucks? Ano yung laman ni Starbucks? Si Starbucks po ay merong more than 100,000 records na kinabibilangan ng full text materials. We have interactive videos, full videos, and livelihood videos. Yan yung mga laman niya. So we have tamang diskarte, we have DRRM materials, the Philippine Men and Women of Science. Yan. Ilan lang mang po yan sa mga laman. Mamaya iisa-isahin natin sila. So, saan nagmumula ang ating mga content? Nung una po kasi, galing lang kung ano lang po yung meron tayo kay library, yun lang yung nilalagay natin. Ngayon po, kumukuha na tayo sa iba't ibang sector. Meron tayo from online sources, we also have content partners, and of course, mula sa ating attached agencies ng DOST. So, ilan sa mga online sources na meron tayo ay yung Science School Facts, Science Videos for Kids, Educational Videos for Advanced Learners, Today in Philippine Science, SNT News, and SNT Encyclopedia. For our content partners, we have from Front Learners, Global Peace Foundation, the Department of Energy, among others. Kung siguro familiar na kayo kay Front Learners, siya po yung may bigay sa atin ng K-12 materials natin. This is in line with our DepEd K-12 curriculum. Yan. For grade 1 to 10, we have science and mathematics subjects. And for our senior high school, we have the general mathematics, earth sciences, stat and probability, DRRM, and other core subjects. Ayan. So for our specialized content, especially with our DOST agencies, we have the Tamang DOST-STII or livelihood videos. We have DOST-TV documentaries, DRRM from Pag-asa and PBOX, DRRM materials. We also have our own DOST publications such as Philippine Men and Women of Science, Spheres, and Philippine Journal of Science. We also have abstracts ng ating mga thesis and dissertations na meron sa library natin. And syempre, yung patok sa mga high school, yung ating investigatory projects. Yes, meron na rin po kay Starbucks niyan. And for our specialized contents, we have nuclear technology from Philippine Nuclear Research Institute. We have food and nutrition from FNRI or Food and Nutrition Research Institute. And for agriculture, we have materials from Picard. So, yung sinasabi ko kanina, tamang DOST-STII videos, ito po yun. It's a step-by-step guide on how to process, depende po. We have meat processing, fish processing, mga ganan. So, step-by-step siya na pwede nating sundan if we want to learn about business. Alright. So, nasaan na po or ano na po ang narating ni Starbucks ngayon? Sa, di ba sabi nga natin, we want to reach those information seekers. So, we partnered with our regional offices to reach mula Apari hanggang Tawi-Tawi. Batanes pala, sorry. Mula Batanes hanggang Tawi-Tawi. And as of September po, meron na po tayong 4,866 site installations nationwide. Binubuo po ito. Karamihan pa rin is from our academic institutions such as schools and universities. We have also from LGUs, other government agencies, and private institutions. Yan. So, sa deployment partners po natin, hindi lamang po yung ating mga regional offices yung nagde-deploy. Meron din po mga private institutions na tumutulong sa atin madala ito sa mga nangangailangan or sa kanilang mismong beneficiary. Kagaya po ni Infinite O, si Children's R Foundations, yan. Ataide Foundation, World Food Program, Telstra Foundation, and Enchanted Kingdom. So, ilan lang po sa mga deployment natin sa region. Kagaya nito, mga, pakita ko lang po sa inyo, galleries lang naman to. So, in Davao, meron po doon in Katiil, Davao. Wala po talagang, wala rin pong kuryente, walang internet. So, nag-devise sila ng way para madala yung information through solar-powered Starbucks. Yan po ang kauna nating installation ng solar-powered Starbucks. That's in Katiil, Davao. We also have from CAR, ang bulubundukin ng CAR. Yan. Usually, pag sa north po, ay tumatawid talaga tayo ng bundok. Kagaya niyan. Siyempre, papatulong na tayo pagbibit sa ating mga beneficiaries. And in Region 1, we also have, kung sa CAR, tawid bundok, meron din po tayong tawid ilog, tawid dagat. Ayan po ang mga nararanasan ng ating mga deployment partners para po mapahatid ang impormasyon na kailangan ng ating mga estudyante. So, noong 2015 po, nakakuha tayo or nagawaran na tayo ng Presidential Citation for Innovative Library Projects mula sa American Library Association. At nung same year po na yon, pinarangalan din tayo ng PAARL or ng Philippine Association of Academic and Research Librarians. ng Outstanding Library Program of the Year. Noong 2017 naman po, pinarangalan tayo ng Development Academy of the Philippines ng Government Best Practice Recognition. At sa same na taon, nagwagi tayo ng Silver and Gold Anvil Awards for Public Relations Tool in Multimedia and Digital. Noong 2019 naman po, nabigyan tayo ng FOI Special Award or Freedom of Information Special Award from the Presidential Communications Operations Office. And simula po 2017 hanggang kasalukuyan, tayo po ay kasama sa National Priority Program ng National Economic Development Authority. So, paano naman ngayon na may new normal na? Kasi wala na tayong face-to-face, di ba? Wala na tayong face-to-face, wala tayong school. While yung offline po natin, magagamit ng ating mga teachers para for additional resource materials, yung atin pong mga estudyante na may kakayahan naman na maka-access sa internet, meron po tayong website katulad ng Starbucks Online. Meron din po tayong iba't ibang mobile app na na-develop accessible sa ating Android mobile devices or kay Google Play Store, kagaya ni GeoMap. Si GeoMap po ay isang locator app na pwede nating gamitin para malaman kung saan may malapit na installed Starbucks sites sa ating lugar. Si Starbucks app naman po ay para ma-access natin yung mga online contents. At yung huli, or si Starbucks Quiz, is dinevelop po siya para meron tayong libangan. Mamaya po, ipapakita natin kung paano siya gumagana. Okay. So, para po sa katanungan, suggestion, or komento, pwede nyo po kaming kontakin, or gusto nyo mag-request ng Starbucks, sumulat lamang po kayo kay Director Richard P. Burgos sa sumusunod na email. Okay. Sige, papakita ko po sa inyo yung sa online. Pakikita ko po yung sa online Okay, para naman po sa ating Starbucks Online, buksan lamang po ang ating mga browsers or Google Chrome. Yan. I-type sa address bar si starbucks.ph. Yan na po ang ating Starbucks. Sa homepage po, meron dito nakalagay yung ating mga latest SNT news and developments. We also have the activities or photo galleries ng mga events ni Starbucks, our partners, and contact details. Pero we want the information contained kay Starbucks. So, ang kailangan lang po natin dito sa upper right hand, ito po, yan. Click lang po natin yan para tayo makalogin. So, user account based po tayo. Kailangan lang natin is mag-login using our username and password. Paano kung wala ka pang account? Sign up lang po tayo dito sa baba. Sign up. Input your preferred username, password, name, and email address. Other personal informations po, pwede natin yung i-edit later on doon pag naka-login tayo. Makikita nyo rin po dito ang ating privacy statement. Ang sinasabi lamang po naman ito, ang mga impormasyong makukuha ni Starbucks ay para kay DOST-STII lamang at sa Starbucks team para gamitin to improve our services. Okay, login na tayo. So, yung username natin at ang ating password. Alright. So, ito na po ang ating Starbucks Online. Kagaya nung ating offline kanina. So, andyan yung ating mga iba't ibang kategorya ng impormasyon, kagaya ng livelihood videos, DRRM, publications, investigatory projects, and specialized content natin. Okay? Bilang karagdagan po, si Starbucks Online ay nangalap din ng impormasyon regarding sa pandemya or kay COVID-19, katulad ng mga infographics mula kay Department of Health, World Health Organization, and policy or research notes mula kay UP. Yan, para may references din tayo. Okay? Pero meron kang research specific. Paano ba natin siya mahahanap? Sa upper right side po ulit, upper right side, meron tayong keyword search po doon. Input lang natin yung keyword. Let's say banana. Yan. So lahat po ng natag natin on banana information is lalabas dito. Okay? Pero what if mas specific pa? Idagdag lang po natin banana chips processing. Meron pa rin po. Meron tayong journals, books, DOST-STII video, banana food processing, pagpoproseso ng prutas at gulay kay banana chips. Ayan. So, pinadali po ang paghahanap natin ng mga impormasyon na kakailanganin natin. Okay? So, nabanggit ko rin kanina, pwede nating i-edit yung profile during our login or sign up registration. Punta lang po tayo dito sa personal profile. Yan. And edit profile. Babalik lang tayo doon sa dati. Okay? So, andito rin po ang mga impormasyon ng ating partners at ang kanilang website. Kung meron kayong ibig malaman pa sa kanila. At syempre, hindi mawawala ang ating contact details. Physically, you can visit us at the Department of Science and Technology, Bikutan, Taguig. And you can also call or email us. Yan po yung mabibilis. At the following email addresses. Pero may mas mabilis pa sa email na ang karamihan ay meron na ang ating Starbucks PH Facebook account. Yan. Puntahan nyo lang po si Starbucks, DOST Starbucks. And pwede nyo po kaming i-message dyan para sa inyong mga suggestions, katanungan, comments, and announcements po. Dyan din natin nilalagay. So don't forget to like and follow our DOST Starbucks Facebook. Maraming salamat. Okay, for the Starbucks quiz app, open your Play Store in your Android devices and search for the Starbucks quiz. So ito po, yung from DOST-STII Starbucks quiz, siya po yan. Click lang natin and install. So it's only 4.2 MB. So maliit lang po siya talaga. Magandang libangan din. So once done installing, open lang po natin and mapupunta tayo sa registration or account sign up page. Input your name, institution, grade level, and contact number. Then, pwede na po tayo mag-start sa quiz. So, yung quiz po natin is merong tatlong category. We have one for elementary, high school, and college. So, every round po is a set of 10 questions chosen randomly from math and science topics. Try natin yung elementary. So, ito po yung quiz page mismo natin. So, we have the running score and question number. So, let's try. What do you call to the size of a surface covered by a figure? So, area. Yan. So, every question po, may lalabas dyan na trivia pertaining doon sa selections natin or questions natin. Then, once okay, so, yan na po yung scores natin and tap to continue lang. Ganun lang po siya, kadali at magandang pang-review and palipas ng oras. Yan. Happy playing! Thank you!
Okay, thank you so much, Sir RJ. So, do we have any question? Kung wala po tayong tanong, ako po yung magtatanong. Okay? So, since hapon and still considered as the holy hour, maglaro muna tayo. Okay. Ready na pa kayo? Pwede kayo mag-thumbs up kung Hindi pa kayo natutulog dyan. Okay. Okay. Ready na kayo sa game natin? Pwede kang mag-chat ng ready. Wala pa akong makikita. Ayun, ready na sila. Okay, so pwede po sa browser, kung browser po yung ginagamit ninyo, I'll just share my screen. Okay, so punta po kayo sa ahaslides.com. Again, ahaslides.com. And then, input po yung OLLP in the code. So, punta po kayo sa ahaslides.com. You don't need to use you don't need to register. You don't need to sign in. Just look at the upper top corner. Nasa gitna po siya. Lalabas po dun yung code. Okay, so we already have here AC. Okay. Again, ahaslides.com. Code is OLLP. Okay, we have here Sia. Nice. You can choose actually your avatar. Okay. So we already have 5 players. Pwede po tayo sa phone, pwede po sa browser. Oh, nag-exceed na siya. Tinanggal ko yung limit. Okay. Oh. Nawala yung limit. Kanina, oh. Anyway, sige. Itong mga nakapasok. Okay, let's play. Bakit tayo niya? Sige. Okay, so ito na lang. Nakapasok. Okay, let's start the game. Sorry, natanggal ko kanina yung limit, but I don't know, kasi nagpalit po ako ng ginagamit. Nasa desktop po ako kanina, and then we had problem with the connection, so lumipat ako sa laptop. So, baka may hindi ako nagalaw dito na nakaayos kanina. Sorry. So, let's start the quiz kahit itong mga nakapasok lang. Okay. This is the first question. What do you call the locator app used to display the areas where Starbucks are installed? Okay, so ang tamang sagot ay okay. Bumalik siya. Let's start. Let me start. Okay. Ulitin natin. Okay, let's start. So first question. Who is the Secretary of DOST? You can chat your answer. Very good. Wow. Okay. Alam na alam nila. Okay. So, meron lang tayong isang nagkamali. The correct answer is Secretary Fortunato de la Peña. Okay, very good. Next question. You can chat your answers. How many attached agencies does DOST have? Ilang attached agencies ang meron ang DOST? Wala pang nag-chat ng sagot. And the answer is 18. 18 po. Okay. So, ang leading so far is Sia. Okay, with 159 points. Okay, next question. What is the meaning of OPAC? Sa second presentation po yan. What is the meaning of OPAC? Very good, Miss Christine. Wow, alam na alam nila. Okay. So the correct answer is online public access catalog. Ibig sabihin, nakikinig sila. Nakikinig kayo. Okay, thank you so much. So, ang nanguna pa rin si Sia. Okay, fourth question. What are the working days of DOST-STII? Ano po yung working days natin? Mondays to Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 5? Or Mondays to Thursdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.? Or Mondays to Thursdays, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.? A ang sagot nila. The correct answer is letter C. Mondays to Thursdays, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. So it's C. Yes, it's C. Okay, tingnan natin. Sinong nangunguna? Okay, si Sia pa rin. So, siya ang may fast connection din, no? Sigurado yan. Okay, fifth question. The following are collections found in DOST-STI library except, so except po, yung hindi kasama sa group. Oo nga po, siya. Siya, bilis po internet niya. Oo nga. Okay. So, first choice, case studies, second thesis and dissertations, third SMT books and journals, and then last one, science investigatory researches. Okay, so the correct answer is case studies. And, okay, naunahan na ni AC, si Sia. Okay. Sixth question. What do you call our digital library in a box? Okay, Starbucks, Kape-Kape, Starbooks, or Star Trek? Okay. Wow. So the correct answer, so far lahat ng nag-chat, tama ang sagot. So we have Starbucks. Okay. Very good. Lahat sila alam. And, okay. Mauulit. Okay, easy pa rin. Okay, the 7th question. Starbucks has both offline and online version. Is it true or false? Starbucks has both offline and online version. True or false? Okay, very good. Wow, thank you. Nakikinig sila. Thank you so much. So the correct answer is true. Okay, at ang nangunguna ay si AC. Okay, and the last and final question, actually naulit lang to, so pabilisan na lang ng kamay ito. This is the last question, ito yung napakita kanina. What do you call the locator app used to display the areas where Starbucks are installed? Pabilisan ng kamay. Okay. Galing. Ayan. So, magkakaiba na lang ng spelling, no? C na S-E-E, C na S-E-A. Yan. Okay. So, the correct answer is Starbucks Geomap. Hey, and sa leaderboard, ang nanalo ay si AC. Okay. Thank you so much, AC. You got 644 points. Ay, ang galing. Okay, palakpak lang muna yung prize mo ngayon, no? Okay, so palakpak lang muna. But you can always come here and visit us. Pwede na pong magbukas ang ating library to admit walk-in clients. And we will be glad and very happy to serve you. Okay? So, ayan. Okay na po. Tapos na yung ating game. Hopefully, nag-enjoy kayo. Okay. Wala po ba tayong katanungan? Ako na yung nagtanong. Balibag. Balibag talaga. Pag-ingay. Ganon. Okay. Ayan. So, may question po ba kayo? Ay, mukhang wala naman po yata tayong patanungan. So, kung wala po tayong tanong, okay, meron. Okay, the question is, paano po pag magpapakonsult po ng method na gagamitin for experimental study po? Provide pa rin po ba namin materials? Ayan, Sir RJ, Ma'am Linder, would you like to answer this one? Method,
Hello Irene.
magpapakonsult na po sila. Yes, Sir RJ.
Yes po, you can check kasi for sa mga experts natin through one expert. Pwede po sa kanila yon. Regarding naman po sa materials, ang ating po mga laboratory dito sa DOST, may kanya-kanya pong services per material, pero ang raw po ay sa inyo po manggagaling.
Okay, thank you, Sir RJ. So, pwede po tayong mag-search sa One Expert. May website po sila. Nandun po yung mga different experts na pwede nyo pong kontakin for your consultation. And then for laboratory naman po, katulad po ng sinabi ni Sir RJ, kayo po ang magdadala ng mga materials na kakailanganin. And then meron po silang sinusunod na pricing din po for laboratories. Nasa ITDI po, actually pwede din po kayong mag-email sa kanila. Just search sa website po nila, sa ITDI po, itdi.dost.gov.ph. Ayan. So makikita nyo po doon yung mga test na ginagawa nila at kung ilan po yung sample na kailangan, ilang ml or mg or yun, gaano karami, ganun po. Yun. Any other question po? Okay, mukhang wala naman na pong tanong. And now, we have this advocacy together with the Philippine PCW, Philippine Commission on Women. Okay. And timely din po since March is the Women's Month. So we will be showing you this video that is related to Tausi and women. Okay, Sir Rainer.
O babae, anong katayuan mo sa pang-aabuso ng lipunan sa'yo?
When the Philippines signed and ratified the United Nations Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, or the CEDAW in 1981, women from various sectors hoped that it would pave the way for their full development by promoting their social, economic, political, and civil rights. The 1987 Philippine Constitution then recognized the fundamental equality of men and women before the law, and many gender-sensitive laws have since been passed. In 1992, women's role in development and nation building was enacted with the passage of RA 7192. Other laws addressing specific concerns of women, such as assisting women in micro and cottage businesses, supporting solo parents, and dealing with sexual harassment, rape, human trafficking, and the violence against women and their children are in place. Yet, despite all the progress made in promoting, protecting, and fulfilling the rights of women, many Filipino women and girls continue to suffer from discrimination, abuse, and exploitation on account of their gender. Violence against women cases continue to rise, with 9,485 cases reported to PNP Women's Desk in 2009. Only 21.6% of the members of the House of Representatives were women, and only 3 out of 15 Supreme Court justices were women. Women still have a lower participation rate in the labor force, with only 49% compared to 79% of men in the labor force. Filipino women die of pregnancy-related causes at the rate of 162 deaths for every 100,000 live births, a rate that is way behind our MDG target of no more than 53 maternal deaths by 2015. Recognizing these political, economic, and social-cultural realities that affect Filipino women's current condition, Republic Act 9710, or the Magna Carta of Women, was enacted on August 14, 2009. The law took effect on September 15, 2009. As the Philippine translation of the CEDAW, the Magna Carta of Women caps all gender-sensitive laws on women and aims to address the lingering discrimination that Filipino women continue to suffer by prohibiting discrimination against women and offering the necessary mechanisms to accord women their rights. Its implementing rules and regulations was adopted by the Philippine Commission on Women Board of Commissioners on March 30, 2010, after a series of consultations with the Commission on Human Rights and other government and non-government organizations, including the private sector. The Magna Carta of Women has the following salient features. Incremental increase in the recruitment and training of women in the police force, forensics and medical legal services, and social work services availed by women victims of gender-related offenses within the next 5 years until 50% of their personnel are women. Establishment and maintenance of BAU desk in every barangay. taking proactive steps to capacitate women to take on leadership positions in government, development councils, planning bodies, international bodies, and the private sector. Prioritizing the amendment or repeal of existing laws that are discriminatory to women. Development and promotion of gender-sensitive curriculum and gender-fair instructional materials. Outlawing the expulsion and non-readmission of women students and faculty due to pregnancy outside of marriage. Special leave benefit of 2 months with full pay for women who undergo surgery caused by gynecological disorders. Providing comprehensive health services and information for women from infancy to old age, including family planning services, promotion of breastfeeding, and proper nutrition for lactating mothers. Other rights provided for by the Magna Carta of Women include the right to protection from calamities, including during armed conflict, right to non-discrimination in the military, police, and similar services, in sports, and the non-discriminatory and non-derogatory portrayal of women in media, among others. Rights that especially target marginalized women include the right to food security, housing, decent work, livelihood, education and training, representation, information, social protection, peace and development, and the recognition and preservation of cultural identity and integrity, among others. Institutional mechanisms that include structures, strategies, processes, reward system, penal sanctions, and funding to ensure its effective implementation are also provided for by the law. The mechanism include the creation or strengthening of gender and development focal points in government agencies and offices, and the development and maintenance of gender and development database as basis for planning, programming, and policy formulation. The designation of at least one gender focal point officer trained to handle gender concerns of women migrant workers in Philippine embassies and consulates is also mandated under the law. It renames the National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women to Philippine Commission on Women, which is mandated as the primary policy-making and coordinating body on women and gender equality concerns, and the overall monitoring and oversight body to ensure the implementation of the law. As such, the Philippine Commission on Women may direct any government agency and instrumentality to respond to problems brought to their attention in relation to the Magna Carta of Women. Lastly, the Commission on Human Rights is designated as the Gender and Development Ombud to investigate and act on complaints of violations of the law. With the Magna Carta of Women comes the hope of millions of Filipino women for a society that respects human rights, is friendlier, safer, and more responsive to the development of women's potentials, so they may live a full life without any gender-based discrimination. This will be possible if each of us fully commits to the implementation of the Magna Carta of Women. Let us all do our share and make women's rights real.
Lahat ng karapatan ng kababaihan makakamtan kung sedo isa sa katuparan. Pangarap ng kababaihan sa sedo ating makakamtan. Pangarap ng kababaihan sa sedo ating makakamtan.
Okay, so to all women participants, including the women in your lives, Happy Women's Month to all. And let us now hear a closing message from the Chief of the Information Resources and Analysis Division, Mr. Alan C. Taule.
Sa ngalan po ng kagawaran ng Agama Teknolohiya at DOST Science and Technology Information Institute. Ako po si Alan Taule, Chief Science Research Specialist ng Information Resources and Analysis Division o IRAD, na malugod na bumabati sa ating mga panauhin para sa ating webinar on online library literacy. Naway marami po kayong matutunang bagong kaalaman mula sa ating resource speakers na tumalakay sa paksang library services na maaari natin gamitin kahit hindi tayo actual na dumadalaw dito sa loob ng DOST Complex sa Bikutan, Taguig City. Sabi nga nila, this is the information age, where information can be accessed with a click here and there plus a few keystrokes. Sa kasalukuyan nga, hindi mo na kailangan ng PC or ng laptop sapagkat pwede ka nang mag-online sa telepono lamang. Ngunit dapat nating parating tatandaan na kung gaano kabilis makasagap ng impormasyon, ganon din kabilis makasagap ng disinformation o fake news. Malaking suliranin ngayon ang paglaganap ng maling impormasyon, lalo na sa social media. Kaya dapat muli nating ugaliin ang pagkalap ng impormasyon mula lamang sa official and reliable sources. At makasisiguro kayo na ang impormasyon at kaalamang nagmumula sa libraries ay nagdaan sa mga trained professionals gaya ng registered librarians ng DOST-STII. Muli, ang aking pasasalamat sa ating mga panauhin sa araw na ito. Maasa kami na magiging bahagi ng buhay ng mga estudyante ang dumalaw sa DOST-STII Library na makikita sa library.stii.dost.gov.ph. Ulitin ko po, library.stii.dost.gov.ph. Maligayang paglalakbay sa landas ng kaalaman at pag-unlad sa buhay. Sa ulitin,
Okay, so that is the message from our Chief of the Information Resources and Analysis Division. Now, here is the post-test and evaluation link. Ayan, pero bago yan, I would like to invite everyone to join us in our upcoming webinar entitled How to Shoot Like a Pro, Promote Your Services Using Mobile Photography. Marami pong nagtatanong, pwede po sa mga estudyante ito. Yes po. This is for everyone since the webinar will be helping us to learn how to, or the how-tos or tips and tricks in using our mobiles for photography. So, pwedeng-pwede po yung mga estudyante. Okay? You can register through this link. Ayun po. Lagay sa ating chat. Okay. And our webinar is on March 24 from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 4 o'clock p.m. Okay. Just like all other webinars that we have been conducting, those who will be able to successfully finish and accomplish our evaluation form will be provided with e-certificate. Okay, so again, March 24, 2021, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mag-register lang po kayo. Okay, now here is the evaluation link. Ayan po. tinyurl.com/olps-antipolo-cp. Paki-observe lang po yung ating case. So, caps lock po yung OLPS and then A at saka C. You will be given 10 minutes to answer the post-test and evaluation form. So, we would like to remind everyone to check on your names and email address. Yung ginamit nyo po to register, yun din po yung gagamitin nyo po in the evaluation po. And kindly make sure na tama po yung ating email address para hindi po mag-bounce back yung message natin pag nag-send po tayo ng certificates. At saka yung ating, yung inyo pong pangalan, kindly check po kung correct spelling po siya. Sa ating mga panelists po, kindly stay for a while or maybe while the rest are answering the evaluation form, we can already open our cam and magkakaroon po tayo ng photo op. Okay lang po ba sa ating mga panelists? Ma'am Connie? Ma'am Connie? Okay, let's wait for Ma'am Connie. Please expect your certificates on or before March 29. Okay, so ready na daw si Ma'am Connie. Okay, may I request all the other panelists to kindly open your cam for our photo op. Your active participation. And for our upcoming activities and webinars, you can just visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/STII Library. And so again, the DOST-STII will provide an e-certificate for all those who successfully finish and accomplish the evaluation form. And the certificate will be given within 10 working days. Again, our working hours are from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays. So please expect your certificate on or before March 29. We also hope to have you with us on March 24 on the webinar entitled, saan na yung title natin? Ayan, How to Shoot Like a Pro, Promote Your Services Using Mobile Photography. Okay, so sa mga nakasagot na po sa ating evaluation form or evaluation link, pwede na po kayong mag-leave sa ating platform.